Hi guys, this is United Rock Nation. As you can see, I'm pretty good company. I'm with Steph Paines from LEZ Zeppelin. Hi Steph.
Hello.
Thanks for the interview. Bonjour. How is born LEZ Zeppelin? What's the thing that made you decide to make sometimes a LEZ Zeppelin tribute band?
Craziness. It was just an innocent, silly idea that I had, that I just love the music and it'd be so great to play it, to indulge my rock and roll guitar hero fantasy. And I just decided, to go ahead with it and do it.
Yeah.
So it was that little leap of fantasizing and actually doing it.
Okay.
But once I got the girls together, about 10 years ago, it was really, really interesting and amazing. I mean, people really wanted to hear it because they want to hear this music, but they want to hear it played live too, in a certain way. Not just cover, imitate, but to really get into it. That's what they did.
Feel the music.
Yeah.
So, the original lineup featured only girls. This lineup has changed, but still the band is again an all-girl band. Why?
Oh well, to me, it sets us apart, and I also think that there's a unique thing. There's a unique spin on it when girls do it. It just somehow seems right. I almost don't feel like it makes any sense for men to play it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Led Zeppelin to me is so in a class. It's so unique and perfect, and there are so many things about it that are feminine. Everyone thinks of Led Zeppelin as this male macho, but it's not at all. It's really well-rounded male and female energy and lots of different types of music, and I just think that it's great to have women play it. Women can play it, and it frees us from being impersonating. To comprendre, just tribute, like dressing up like them, acting like them. We're free.
Yeah, this is your own tribute.
Yeah. So it's good.
And is Led Zeppelin know that you're certainly their best tribute? Have you ever played in front of one of the members?
Yeah, Jimmy came to see us last year.
Okay.
He came to our show in London.
Yeah. What did he think?
Thought it was great.
Yeah.
He seemed really happy.
Yeah.
He was just, this is it. I mean, he came backstage and he spent a good hour and a half with us, and we just talked about the music, and it was really great.
Certainly an honor. Yeah.
It's fantastic.
For the record of your first album, you worked with Eddie Kramer. How it feels to record an album with a man who actually worked with Led Zeppelin? Yeah.
All of it it's just been a little dreamlike, but it was one of those funny things where I just said, oh, maybe we should call up Eddie Kramer and see.
Yeah.
And he said yes.
Why not?
Why not? You never know unless you ask.
Yeah.
But it was really a great feeling to know that he thought the band was good enough to put his name on it. It's mutual respect. It's great.
This first album was really close to the originals, but for the second album, LEZ Zeppelin 1, as we say, the lineup has changed. What is difficult to start over and work on the sound again to keep this sound, incredible?
It is hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I had to do that, it's a lot of rehearsing and a lot of studying, because there's there are so many things that are, it's all in the detail, and it's not just playing the notes. It's playing with each other. It's feeling it. It's dynamics. It's a certain sound, a certain swagger, a certain everything, and that's all those things go into the creation of something that it was. And if you leave a few of them out, it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work.
Great.
Yeah.
A lot of tribune band exists. It's pretty rare to see them on big stages and festivals like the Hellfest, but here you are.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, and how can you explain that you made this long way to the top? You know?
I think that it's a good question. The bonne question. I think that what we do as LEZ Zeppelin is more than just a tribute band. We're not a tribute band. And it's hard to explain, but we get up there and we really feel it. We're really playing the music in a certain way. And it's hard music. So you have to be at that point where you're good enough to forget about this note, that you really have to just lose yourself in it. And there are not many bands that do that because it's just they're not good enough or they don't understand it. That's what audiences want, and it feels real to them because it is. We're really feeling it. We're really playing it. We don't play it note for note.
No.
Why do that?
We saw it this morning. It was amazing.
So, and maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Do you remember your first gig? I suppose that the conditions weren't the same. No?
Yes. Yes, there were many things that were different. The first gig, I think we played in a crappy club in New York. It was pretty crowded, but it was a real dive that I'd played in many times, as you know, in many bands. And I think after the second song, the amp blew. You know, it's just like everything went wrong. There was too much of this. The thing blew up. You know, we learned a lot, but the people still really loved it because they could sense something, and it was clear to me that it was a good idea. But those early gigs were tough. You know, they were.
The last question. Do you write original songs and maybe you plan one day to record an album with those songs and maybe play it live in concert?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I hope so. We've been talking about it a lot and we've been starting to work on material, so why not, right?
It would be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much for this interview.
Would you buy the album?
After.
You buy the record after we write the song?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
With pleasure.
All right.
Hi guys. It was United Rock Nation with Steph Baines from LEZ Zeppelin. See you soon.
Bonjour United Rock Nation. LEZ Zeppelin sont je suis enchantée à jouer pour tout ici aujourd'hui à Hellfest et parce que je t'aime LEZ Zeppelin, nous t'aime LEZ Zeppelin, j'espère que tu t'aimes LEZ Zeppelin. C'est mon français magnifique. Merci.